Don't mind me. Oh my God, it's a monster. Move over, Sam. I'm snuggling cabbage tonight. I've had the joy of the cabbage and now I can deal with the things that are sad. Thank you, slugs. Thank you for your service. Hello everyone, welcome back to another allotment video. I am in my shed and this is my allotment. If you're new to the channel or this is the first video you've clicked on, my name's Emma. This is our full size and a half allotment plot in Derbyshire in the UK, and we've had it since August 2020. What year are we in? 2023. So we've just finished our first growing season. That went bang average. It was a very average growing season, as I'm sure most gardeners were this year. So if you fancy joining to see what we'll get up to now over winter and then obviously next year in the summer, do subscribe. And we have a playlist of all of our videos from the start, so I'll link that somewhere. So if you want to watch it from the start, feel free to have a little binge watch. Anyway, we're here. We're at the allotment. I've finished work early. I did all my work zoom quick today so I could come to the allotment because I've not been here in a really long time. Whoopsie. Yeah, it's been a week, 2 weeks. It's been a long time and I've not been here, and I've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off because I really hate the cold. If I get cold, I'm really grumpy, so I tend not to get cold by choice. So, but I wrapped up today. I've got thermal leggings on, I've got my fluffy welly boot socks on, I've got a jumper on, I've got a jacket on, I've got a woolly hat in my bag just in case, but I've got to be here. A few things. My purple sprouting broccoli has had a collapse. Whoops. All my sunflowers need to come out. All of my cauliflowers have been eaten, so that's fun. And the potatoes, because I've not been here in 2 weeks, I put them in, well, I didn't show you this, but I put the potatoes in the bags into the greenhouse before I left last time. Forgot about them, didn't water them, so they're looking crispy. Other than that, everything's all right. The beds that I already prepped are still looking nice and healthy, so that's a positive. And let's not talk about the new plot. I don't want to talk about it. I feel like I need help. I need Sam to come and help me because that's a lot of clearing. I mean, I will show you it, but I don't want to. So this is where we're at with the new plot. Look how thriving that is. Obviously I said last week that all the dahlias have died. I showed you that, didn't I? So I just need to chop them, compost them, save any tubers that I want, and then obviously this is lifted in the wind, so I need to peg that back down, I need to peg this back down. What I really need is some wood chip to weigh the tarp down, but Mr. Wood Chip man's not been, so no free wood chip for me. I mean, I could buy some, but feels a bit silly doing that. And then obviously these beds need a good old hoe over because there's loads and loads of weed seeds coming through, which is unfortunate. There shouldn't be any weeds in these beds because these were no dig beds, but also my rose is still trying to flower, bless it. You go. And the perennial bed is fine. So if you don't know, this is I mean, it doesn't look fine, but obviously the flowers have gone to sleep for winter, so they just need chopping back. And yeah, just leaving over winter, I guess, because these are all perennial, so they should be fine and they should come back. These were all dahlias, so need taking out, and this needs recovering. You can see why we covered it, because there was all this underneath, and now hopefully that should just, yeah, pretty much, oh, got myself muddy there, pretty much should just pull out, or we can no dig over the top, but that should have hopefully killed off any weeds as well, because that was all like that grass path there, it was just weedy and grassy, so that's why we covered it, if you're wondering. Right, oh, nettles, lovely. Shall I save that patch and make some nettle fertiliser? I don't know, I'll discuss with Sam. But yes, for now, I will prop you up and try and figure out what the hell has gone on with this broccoli. Don't look good, don't look good. Okay. Don't mind me, coming through. I might be being quite optimistic that one singular bamboo cane is going to hold up the weight of this ginormous broccoli. There is so much white fly and absolutely nothing I can do about it. Right, that's better. Let's try 2 bamboo canes. Okay, like that look. And then we'll put you back in. You back on. Yeah, I'm afraid that's going to have to do. I'm not in an engineering mood today, so I think it's because it's got far too big for the structure that I gave it. I think that's what's happened here. But Sam's not here, and I'm not faffing about with that today. Let's have a look on my sprouts. I think someone commented, and I've googled it. I think the black stuff on these leaves is there's a slug right on there, is whitefly excrement, or the leftovers from like their sap. So I think that's what's going on, but I can't do anything about the Wi-Fi at this juncture. It's far too late for that, so I'm just going to have to let them live and harvest my broccoli sooner rather than later. Okay, well, we're doing an accidental sort of forced chop and drop method here because all the leaves have fallen on the floor and I do not want to tidy them up. So we're doing chop and drop. It is a legitimate thing. Wasn't what I was planning on doing, but that is what we've done. And it'll have to do. Sprouts are holding on. I think we'll get some for Christmas dinner. If not, I froze half of the batch of the last sprouts we took, so I mean we should have some for Christmas dinner because I've got 7 plants here. But if not, I have got a good batch at home. Right, that's rescued temporarily. I'll cover it back up and hope it doesn't fall over again. The next job is sunflowers. Whoops. As you can see, they're all a bit leaning tower. They're all a bit leany, and it's the end of sunflower season now and I want this bed back. So I'm going to see if any of the giant sunflower heads, they've gone mouldy. I wanted to take the seeds out of those. They've gone mouldy, that's why I left them on. Let me look at this one. That one's okay. But I don't know if the seeds are ready. The seeds go black, don't they? I have no idea. I did bring some little seed packets to save seeds. So that's what I'm just going through now. I'm just going through and looking. Even if I don't... Where are you? Even if I don't end up saving these for seed, like to grow again, I'll try and save any like not mouldy seeds and put them in the bird feeder for the birds, because that's 2 for 1 then, that's free bird food. And some of these are like F1 seeds, so I know I can't grow those. So let me get a basket, hang on. And to be honest, most of the seeds that I'm planning on growing for sunflowers next year are for the wedding. So they'll be specific rather than just any old. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the seeds out of here. Are these going to sprinkle? Oh, they will sprinkle. And put them, I've just got a little pot here. Sprinkle them in there, and then I can take them home, put them in the garage for a bit and use them for bird seed, even if I don't grow from them. Sam will be very pleased. So yeah, that's what I'll keep me busy for a little bit. If any flowers are still good, I'll obviously save them and take them home and put them in a vase. all the sunflowers are gone. I have obviously saved any nice ones to put in a vase when I get home. So I'll put them in there, and this means I can properly work this bed, because this is one of the first beds that we ever made, and they've never been properly no digged or compost added or mulched or anything. We've just dug straight into the ground as it was. So this is one of those beds that needs a bit of work. I'm not going to hoe it and weed it today, just because the light's getting on and I want to do a few other jobs first, so we'll leave that for another day. But yeah, sunflowers are out. It's been a road, sunflowers. You were actually good. I know I said I didn't have any successes and everything was mediocre, but actually the sunflower's beautiful. So sunflowers, and unfortunately, as I said, I didn't get very many seeds because most of the sunflower heads were actually mouldy just because of the wet weather, so nothing I can really do about that, I'm afraid. As I've said, I'm not precious about saving the seeds to grow next year because I want specific varieties, but I would have liked to have saved the seeds for the birds, but there's only a few in there. One of the giant sunflower heads that wasn't mouldy I have put in the hanging basket next to the shed, so hopefully the birds can come and... Oh, there's a little plane. So hopefully the birds can come and peck at that, and I've not just taken away all their food. But yeah, it's a shame, but we move on. On to the next thing. So we're over at what was the purple brassica bed, and I asked last week, in last time's video, if you could freeze purple cabbage, because I have a purple cabbage, but I want it for Christmas dinner. So I didn't want to take it out if I had to eat it straight away. But I've been reliably informed that you can blanch and then freeze. And every day I'm nervous that something's going to eat it. So, oh my god, it's a monster. Okay, calm down. Where are my snips? I need my... let the excitement return. So yeah, every day I'm worried that something's going to come and eat it, because my kohlrabi that I've planted has been well and truly nibbled, so I didn't want them to get this. I don't know. Oh right, okay, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Oh my god, I don't think my snips are going to be... This might be a job for the what's this called? Hurry, hurry. Come on. Come on. There we go. Teamwork makes the dream work. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Oh my god. Oh my god. I grew that. I grew that. I grew that from a seed. From a seed. It is red drumhead. Holy cow. Honestly, I'm just going to take a million Instagram pictures with this just to prove that I did it. That I grew something of note. I wish I could enter this into a competition. This is probably just a very normal sized cabbage. I'm just impressed because it's the biggest brassica I've ever grown. Bear with me, just gonna put it on Instagram so the world knows it actually happened. It's just a girl and a cabbage. Just a girl and a head-sized huge cabbage. I mean, that's certainly going to be enough to feed 6 of us at Christmas dinner, isn't it? I'm just gonna move over, Sam. I'm snuggling cabbage tonight. I'm so impressed. Look at me go. Look at me go. Honestly, everything else can piss off. I don't care anymore. Growing a cabbage. This is worth it. Is gardening worth it? Yes. Grow a cabbage. Grow a cabbage. Even if you don't like cabbage, they're really impressive and you'll feel like you've done a really good job. I love my cabbage. I actually don't like the taste of cabbage. I didn't say that. But I might just keep it as a souvenir. Look at me go. So if we move on from the joy of the cabbage and we move on to some slightly more depressing things, because I'm in a brain space where I can deal with them now. I've had the joy of the cabbage and now I can deal with the things that are sad. I left these runner beans on the pod to try and dry so I could save them for next year, be all eco, etc. However, they've just gone mouldy. It's been so bloody wet in Derbyshire that they've just moulded, so they're no good. So I'll just have to buy new seeds next year. I don't know if these are not mouldy, these are my purple beans. These haven't gone mouldy yet, so I might be able to salvage some from that. My Blue Lake beans have all been eaten by slugs, any of the pods that were still on there. So can't save those. So yeah, seed saving is not gone so well. I'm a bit annoyed about that, but oh well, we move on. Next year's a new year. I think I should have a very quick, let me talk to you. I think I'm going to go and have a very quick look in the greenhouse, because as you can see the light is drastically fading. Gone are the days where I can stroll up after work and spend hours here. Right, let's have a look in the greenhouse, see if there's anything we can take home. I think there are a couple of tomatoes, in fairness, and I need to water the potatoes. Let me show you. In fact, I need to water most things in here, let's be realistic. Yeah, the potatoes, it's not blight because there's nothing on the stems. I've double checked that when I first walked in. I think they just needed a water and I haven't watered them. Chilies, yeah, they've got some fruit on, but again, we're really pushing it with the ripening of these fruits, I think. May not make it. They might not make it. Oh, we've got a cayenne on there and some jazz chilies, so I'll take them home. Next time I come up with Sam, he's going to help me take all these tomatoes out, because end of tomato season. Actually, what I might do is, there's some marigolds down there, and I did say I'd brought those seed packets to save some seeds. So I might save those before I water the tomatoes, because if I water them they'll get wet and then I can't save the seeds. So let me do that first while they're nice and dry. Right, so I've got, oh my god, I'm causing carnage. So I've got these little seed packets. These are just from Amazon, and I'm just going to put marigold. I don't know if these, I can't remember if these were orange or yellow. I think they might be orange, but I'll put orange/yellow. And what date is it? Oct 24. So I've written that on the front, and then marigolds are super easy to save seed from. I'll just chop off a couple of heads, and these are well and truly crispy. I don't know if you can see, but they are very crispy, and I'm trying to show you the seeds inside. So yeah, these are, can you see? No. How about now? There we go. Those are the marigold seeds. So there's absolutely oodles of them inside one tiny little flower. So I'll just pop them in there. And I'll just, again, loads of them. Marigolds are super easy to save seed from. And one of the advantages of saving your own seed is that they've become accustomed to your climate and your I'm just going to save some off a different plant just in case they were different colours. I can't remember. Yeah, so they get super accustomed to your climate, which means that next year they should be like established to work with your soil or your conditions. So, and it's free, which is always useful. So there's no need for me to buy marigold seeds, especially because I use marigold seeds. I use marigolds as like a pest deterrent rather than like a visual flower. So I've got loads, absolutely loads and loads of seeds in there from just like 5 seed heads, so that's super good. I've made an absolute mess in here because I've been rushing because it's going dark. So I will package them up. I might leave them in the greenhouse for a bit because I don't know what to do with them right now. And I'll collect the tomatoes that we've got. Not many now. Obviously I give them all a haircut, which did help. And these are literally like the last of the last. There's really once they're gone, they're gone. It's been an interesting tomato season. I don't know if I'd grow them like this again in buckets, or if I should just grow them in the ground. It's been mixed. But yeah, I'll still grab all the tomatoes that we've got. Oh, you can't even see me, sorry. All the tomatoes, even the ones that are like on the turn, like on the turn to go red, I mean, not on the turn to go mouldy. Take these home, and then I might try and save some more seed. I'll have a look around the plot, see what else we've got to save. Might be a shorter video this week because I didn't time it very well and it's dark, so whoops, that's on me. I really want this big tomato to ripen. These are meant to be the super steaks, but I don't know if we've got time. Tomatoes, that's actually quite a lot. A few little jazz chilies and 1 cayenne, and I'll give everything here a quick water before I forget again. One of the jobs for winter ought to be sort your bloody greenhouse out, Emma, shouldn't it? Really, because I've let it get a mess. Oh, I've just noticed my dill and coriander have started growing. Excellent, excellent news. Right, that's it, that's all you get today, short and sweet. I need to learn to come earlier. Maybe when the clocks go back, I can start coming in the mornings. It's a bit tricky. If I normally work till 5 and it's dark at 5:30, there's not much I can do about that, is there? And if it's dark in the morning, anyway, I'll figure it out. Or maybe I should come at the weekends, or I don't know, I'll figure it out. Anyway, that is it. That is my plot. That's all we've got time for, folks. I think that's all I've got to show you. There's not really much happening. The exciting thing was the cabbage, done that. Obviously, oh, I'll show you my cauliflowers that the slugs ate. Slugs have eaten them, haven't they? Had a good old munch there, that's good. Thank you slugs, thank you for your service. The other brassicas that I planted out seem to be doing okay, if not a little bit weedy. But they seem to be mostly fine. What were you? I can't even remember what I bloody planted. What are you? Broccoli, maybe? Don't know. Doing all right though. And the lettuce has survived, and some of the rockets survived. So we'll just see how we get on with that. If it all dies and I don't have anything over winter, that's sort of okay. I'll be fine with that, I think, because I've got my cabbage. Sod everything else, I've got my cabbage, and I'm moving on to next year. I'm excited about next year. So yeah, I'll just finish it here. There's no one else around, so it's just me. Thank you for watching this allotment vlog. Sometimes they're more interesting than this, I do assure you. And we will see you in the next video, whatever we get up to. We also weekend vlog. We vlog our weekends, so we show our home garden and any bits we do at home, and if I do any baking or bread making or such like, that's all in the weekend vlogs. So do subscribe to see what we get up to both at the allotment and at home. And I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, tell me how you're getting on with everything. Have you been able to save any beans, or have they gone mouldy like mine? Is it just a Derbyshire thing, or is it a UK wide thing? I don't know. And what should I be doing apart from clearing? Is there anything fun I can do at this time of year? Probably not, but let me know. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye. Love you. Bye. 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 Look at this little pig falling asleep in my cosmos. Cute.